POV gang. What is up, POV gang? Thank y'all so much for tuning in to yet another video. We got a banger, okay? We're going to use some different tools, okay? We added some tools to this setup today. So today is a very special video. Now, we have, again, yet another temp fade, okay? I don't know why, but I do get a lot of temp fades. I do get fades as well, bald fades. I get all types of fades, okay? But for some reason, I just get a lot of temp fades. So we're going to do another temp fade, okay? Now, we got some different tools we add into this, okay? So if y'all like videos like this, and videos on my page, if y'all like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're almost at that 50 subscriber mark, which I appreciate all y'all for watching my video and subscribing to me. Y'all are so awesome, and y'all help me keep pushing. Okay, thank God for y'all. Y'all are amazing, and I hope y'all are having a great week. Okay, so this video, like I said, we are adding some props. Okay, I have to go in the morning to get some gloves, but yeah, that was a little moment I had. Look at this freaking comb. I'm so excited to use it because I can use it as a pick and I can use it to fade. Now y'all gonna see me fade this whole time with this comb. Okay, I don't switch it up. I don't even use a brush. I keep at it with this comb. Okay, now this is my first time doing it with this comb, and I'm pretty excited because I was like, I need something different. I need to spice up my cuts. I need to have more fun when I'm cutting hair. Even though cutting hair is fun, I wanted something else to add to it, and this is my thing that I wanted to add to it. So I'm pretty excited to do this whole haircut with this comb. So I hope y'all like this content. If y'all, like I said, if y'all do like content like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button and like this video, please, and share with whoever y'all want to share with. Now, to get started, we're gonna go in here with my TPOB trimmer, safest trimmer in the world. Definitely hits, as you can see. Now, these are silent hitters. Okay, you're not gonna hear no crunch or anything like that. These are very silent hitters, and they are deadly. And when I say they are deadly, they're not going to be cutting any of the skin. You can work on old people with this, women. You can, cut women with this. These won't scratch you. These won't bruise you. These won't give you a whelp. No matter how hard you press, you're not going to get a whelp. And I've tried it already before. So these TPOB ghost trimmers are R100. These are what is it now? These are going fed. Nah, but these are fire. Okay. Now I do start out with sculpting the back of his head so I can see how I want to fade his hair. So that's what y'all see me doing here. Sometimes I line them up in the back, and, and everything, just so I can see how I want to lay their cutout, especially if it's my first time cutting the hair, which it is. He walked in and his mama wanted a haircut. She showed me the picture and she wanted a temp fade, a high temp fade at that. So nothing off the top. Keep the top directly as it is, and that's it. Okay, now I'll do my same steps that y'all see me usually do, but we adding something else in just a bit. After I'm done lining him up, we adding something else to the collection of gear we have over here. We gonna make it spicy by bringing out the oldest clippers in the land, which is the manual clippers. Okay, now I'm using these to go ahead and set my second guideline, because the first guideline was the trimmer. Okay, now this is my second one. Now this is acting as a clipper all the way open. When I finished this cut with these, I was very proud of myself because it's something different. I had fun. I added some flavor, I added some flair, I added some style to my cutting process. So I was super proud of it. And as you can see, these are cutting. Now, I could take it a notch further and do the whole head with these clippers, but we're not gonna do it this round because it is my first time using these manual clippers. I am gonna look into getting like more of these so I can use, like, I know JRL has one which is like $70. So I'm gonna get it, okay, and I'm gonna use it, even though it's not looking like the old-fashioned one that we have here. I'm gonna get it because I want to set myself aside from myself, be better than I was before, use better things than I did before, do the best that I can do, okay, add more flair. Now they're laughing at me because they just now are seeing me using this big comb and they're seeing me using these old school clippers. And they're like, yo, what are you doing over there? And a guy in the chair over there getting cut, he's like, I knew that comb was like just too big. And I'm just cracking up, like, cause I'm in my own little world, okay? And I don't be minding nobody. I just be in my own little world, paying attention to my own business. So the fact that they just now see me was hilarious. I just think it's so funny. But yeah, I got these off of Amazon. Okay. Now I'm always gonna spill the sauce of where I get things and how I get them and everything like that. I'm not a gatekeeper. Okay, I don't gatekeep. I'm a share girly, teach girly, or whatever. Now, for tutorials, like I said, I want y'all to get to know me first before I start doing tutorials. So I'm just giving y'all straight POVs until y'all get comfortable more with me teaching y'all. So I just want to show y'all some me and my techniques first, and then we're gonna get into the tutorials. But yeah, they was staring at me. They all huddled up over there and was like, bro, what is going on? They never seen it before, which is funny. Now, going with my clipper all the way closed so we can take out that guideline that we put in there with the Ghost X trimmers from TPOB. Yeah, we're going to go in there, clean it up, and then I go my second notch, then my third, and then I don't even go all the way open, I don't think, because that old school clipper did a very good job of setting that guideline in. As y'all can see, this fade is coming in and coming out, okay? Now I think I only used my first and my second notch, and then I went ahead and moved to my zero guard from Stylecraft. Guards are my favorite guards as of right now until somebody else can change my mind. Now going with my zero all the way closed, okay? Now this is the same process I'm going to use on both sides of the head when I get to that temple area of giving them a temp fade. Now I do my trimmer, first guideline all the way open, and then now I'm going in with it, my zero all the way closed, and then I go with it halfway, which y'all see me doing right now. And I still got the zero guard on, and then I'm going to do it all the way open. I do that with every single guard I use because I like to clean as I go, and I can get kind of mixed up if I stir another way. I've trained myself this way. I tried numerous ways, but this way is the best for me. Now I'm in there with it all the way open. As you can see, I'm not digging in this fro. Like, I don't want to make any patches, so I'm not digging in there. I'm going up, but not going in, like, going deep enough to, you know, make patches and make super harsh guidelines or whatever, whatnot. So I'm in here doing my thing, okay? Now I go ahead and switch to my one guard, and as I can see, this comb is going strong, POV gang. Like, we going strong. Now we with the one all the way closed, okay? And then the next stop after that is the 1.5 guard, but we're going here with the one all the way closed, and I go up some more. As I can see, I'm not digging. I'm catering to the curve of his afro because you don't want that kind of, I don't know what to call it, okay? We don't want that look, of when we go dig in an afro and we can never get the guideline out, and we keep going in, and then we keep just setting random guidelines. So now I do have it halfway, and I'm gonna go all the way open. But y'all see it from my POV, from my point of view. Okay, y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all see when I change my lever. Y'all can always go back and rewind it. Y'all see when I lever change. Y'all see how I'm hitting everything. If I'm using my corners, if I'm using my full guard. Y'all seeing how I'm combing. Y'all just seeing everything that I'm doing. And this is the point of me having a POV. So I don't have to edit. I don't have to cut. I don't have to do those things. Because why? I want y'all to see it from my point of view. Okay? I'm not a perfect barber. I'm not like somebody that wants to cut out things from y'all. I want y'all to see everything that I do. Okay? Now we come in here with the 1.5 all the way closed. Like I said, I told y'all I do this with every single garter. Even if I was going to come in here with a 2, I'm going to start with my 2 all the way closed, halfway, and then go all the way open. That process is just easier for me because it allows me to clean as I go, and I know where I'm at. And I know when I come in, I could come in and do some more cleanup work by using different guards, because I used a specific system. Everybody has their own system. Some people fade up, some people fade down. It just depends on the person and how the person likes to fade. This is my way of doing it, so I'm only going to show y'all my way. I can't show y'all anyone else's way. Just my way of doing things. Now he is sleepy, so that's why y'all see his head keep going down. Now I do be live on my TikTok, so make sure if y'all want to see me live, go to my TikTok as of right now. I do have a Twitch account as well, and it's called That's POV Bree, and then my TikTok is called That's POV Bree as well. So every social media that y'all want to find me on is gonna be That's POV Bree. Now my tagline for my TikTok is Bree blessed me, but I'm changing that because I feel like only God can bless people. God bless people to bless other people. I never want to take the blessings away from God himself. So it just didn't sit right with me. So I'm just going to head and change that name to, what I'm using now, which is That's POV Bree. But yeah. So yeah, I don't want to ever take away that gift, that blessing from God. God bless my hands for me to bless other people, but it is truly God's blessing for me to be able to come out here, cut hair, and make people feel good, and be able to be in tune with y'all, show y'all videos and stuff like that. So that's very important to me. So I thank God for y'all tuning into this video. And y'all giving me courage every single time to come in here and make another video, because y'all are beating that other video up, like in a good way. Y'all watching it, so I'm like, okay, it's time to drop another video. It has been almost 10-11 days since I dropped the video. I'm gonna try to start dropping a video a week now that I did gather some content and don't have to record and then do the video the same day. I do have some content sitting in the POV vault. Okay, so y'all be ready. Y'all be ready, and make sure y'all got y'all post notifications on, and y'all follow me on all platforms to see everything I do. Now I do the same thing I did in the back on the sides of the head, and I'm not gonna talk y'all heads off. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna sit here and let y'all watch it, and then I'll hop back on when it's time to do the line up or something. But I did talk y'all heads off already, but y'all gonna see me do the same exact steps that I did in the back and the front. There's no change in it. Now, I do want to come in here and say on this side of this head, it is a little bit different. His pattern combs towards the back, so that's why y'all see me like combing it towards the back. So it is a little bit different. So it did took me a little bit more time to do this one, so I can make sure I fade it correctly. As y'all can see, I'm coming in it at all different types of angles because this side is a little wonky. Some of his pattern go front, some of it go back. So I'm just trying to hit all sides of this tent fade, okay? And then yeah, they're gonna see me tweak it and come in here and do things that I didn't do to the other side because this one is a little bit different, I think, because maybe he sleeps on his side. So the hair is just every which way. It's going front, backward, side to side, round and round. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not gonna talk y'all heads off. I'm gonna let y'all see me cook and bake, and then when we get to the lineup, I'll come back. Now I do go ahead and put a face guard on him because I know he will get irritated if like chemicals or something is being sprayed on his eyes. Don't mind his facial expressions. His mother already told me he has like a straight face and sometimes he be looking angry, so don't mind his face. I did get some laughs out of him before he left. So yeah, don't mind his straight faces. He is just chilling. He's getting his haircut, and he probably never seen anybody use a big old comb or a face shield on him. You know, this is not like a regular haircut. So everybody doesn't get introduced to this here. People just tend to cut hair and go. But I go in with my alcohol, getting ready to prep the line. His hair is actually very clean. No flakes, no dandruff or anything on his scalp. So I do go ahead with my alcohol. Then I comb that in there. Yep. I'm gonna alcohol pick it to make sure I'm getting like all the hair that I need to get. So he do have a light spot right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but he does have a light spot in that corner, which I will fill in with some enhancements. Yeah, because the picture his mom showed me, I wanted to look just like the picture, you know. So I do use enhancements on this. I don't use enhancements on every single cut, but I do love a good enhancement. I don't use too much, but I go in with my free spray. Now this spray right here, to me, honestly, is the best spray for a hairline. I know some people, I haven't used Tresemme. I know people use like the Tresemme holding spray, but I have yet to use it and I'm not looking forward to using it. What I used before this was the first time I used holding spray was the Gotta Be, and then I used the Pump It Up, the old school one, which is always always going to give you something good. But then I started using the hairspray by Level 3, the Holden hairspray by Level 3 with the black and blue can, and then now this one. I think this one out of those two is the best one. I use Pump It Up in emergencies. Like if I run out of anything, then I'll use the Pump It Up because that is going to give me like an absolute hold. And you know, Pump It Up was always and it's been that girl. So y'all see me doing just some touch up work while the hairspray is drying That spray doesn't take long to dry, but I like to let it sit and do a little bit of touch up work while that is kind of drying. And then also too, I do see some dark marks in the back of his head, like somebody lined him up but kind of scarred him a little bit. So I want to stir away from pressing too hard, which these trimmers that I'm using on him, they won't hit him as hard as somebody else was hitting him with. Maybe they were too sharp, maybe they dug too deep, or whatever case may be. But I know his skin is sensitive back there, so just be careful. Now I do start from the middle and then I go to the side. Do y'all see that light spot right there? Right there is that light spot, and I want to keep his hairline as natural as possible without pushing him back. But yeah, and then I come in on his vertical bars at an angle. I don't want to like go straight up or down because it's gonna look very crooked, y'all. It's gonna look very crooked if you go straight up or down. So I do keep that arch that he has with his vertical bars. And as y'all can see, the lining is lining. We going in. Okay. For some reason I like to line up. Like, I know I'll be going around circles when I'm lining them up just to get the best view. But yeah, I still hit that angle when it came to this. Now his corner is light on this side too, but it's not as light as the other side. So I do use some enhancement on both sides. Now I'm not gonna lie, this TOMB45 trimmer is one of the best. Of course, that Babyliss Gold FX will always be top tier, but I think this one sits right beside that Gold FX. Now I have used the Gold Saber, but I gave it away to somebody. I do be giving stuff away, like for real. I be giving stuff away. Anyway, as I can see from my point of view, this is how his lineup is going. Like I said, we are going to use some enhancements on him. Just to go ahead and darken the corners and just make this haircut a little bit better. He could rock it natural, which is nothing wrong with that. I made sure he's crispy when it's natural. So when the enhancements come off, because we know enhancements don't stay forever. When the enhancements come off, everything looks good and up to par. So if he washes his hair, some days in a row and then enhancements come off, he'll still be crispy up under there, right? And he'll still have like a crispy fade. So yeah, that's what y'all see me looking at. And yeah, so I do go in here with after this, my flow enhancements. I start using these trimmers because I want to get in the small areas, and then I really don't want to damage his skin. I'm not saying that them Babyliss will, but I want to come in with something softer. When I'm tapping something more than once, I want to come in with something soft, just in case their skin can't handle multiple pass-throughs. I do set my trimmers like I set my trimmers like I'm able to go in it more than once. I don't want the trimmers where I get the perfect line off rip. No, I want to be able to come in there, work it, just like how you would do with a pencil. You come in with it light, then you go darker and darker. It's not like you going with it straight dark at first. You come in with it light, and then you get darker as time goes. That's how I want my trimmer set. But yeah, y'all see me going strong with the big comb, and I told y'all I was going to do it this whole haircut. Use the big comb. We big combing it. We are big combing it. We going crazy with the big comb. Shout out to the big comb. But yeah, I'm loving this aesthetic that I'm gonna have with this. So I do comb his hair. I was showing a live. I was like, live, do y'all want me to use a small comb or a big comb? And they wanted me to use a small comb. I'm like, no. I'm like, that's boring. I want to use the big comb. So anyway, I go ahead and get my trusty dusty, trusty, my airbrush. Okay, I do have that big TOMB45 one, but I gotta find a charger for it, so this will have to do for now. But I do use my flow enhancements. Like I said, I'll show y'all everything that I do and use. I am gonna make my own enhancements again. I did have my own enhancements, but now I'm doing everything over since I did do a big rebrand. Now I do want to let off a couple pumps first before I go in there flat out, and then I just go ahead and hit the corners. Darken it up how his hair is dark in the front, and I just do the same thing. I'm not using a lot. I am just doing a little blend in with it, instead of how you pack the enhancements in there, but there's no blend. I like for mine to blend and not make it look like I got like crazy enhancements in there. And so that's what I did. And then now I'm just doing my thing. So I do go in here with a pencil, but I erase the pencil with, remember, the oil and then the soft trimmer. Okay, we're not using nothing hard to erase the pencil, but I do go in there with my soft trimmer. So I'm gonna let y'all watch it and y'all see from my point of view. Big POV. Now it is time for some flour, so I go ahead and grab my spider wax. Okay, people in my comments on TikTok was like, they didn't know you can use this on more coarse or curly hair, and I'm like, I use it for all types of hair. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't like using gel. So when I put this in somebody's hair, it doesn't feel like gel. At least not in the coarse hair. But it does not feel like gel. It just feels like a wax that somebody used on your hair. And it doesn't flake. It doesn't give that. So that is the reason why I use it. So yeah. I go ahead and use my spider to take off these gloves, because now they sticky icky, okay? And I don't like sticky icky if I have to touch something else. So that's a no for me. I'll go ahead and get my Bow Wow, thingy, the sponge, Bow Wow curler sponge thing. And I got this one because I'm able to rinse it off and clean it because, you know, it can, like the regular sponges, they get caked up, sweaty, and, you know, all the juices get soaked up in there. So why not get something that I don't have to use, right? I don't have to use when it comes to doing the sponge. Like, you know, I can just rinse it off, clean it, put it in Barbicide, do whatever, and keep it pushing. Okay? Then after this, y'all gonna see me get rid of that pencil that y'all see here. Okay? So I will be back. Now, y'all remember when I told y'all I'll be using that oil sheen trick to get rid of the line here, to fade that out? This is what I'm doing right now. Using that oil sheen to go ahead and get rid of the line, fade it out just enough to highlight the blackness, to contour it. I don't like the chalk, I don't like that look. I do love a faded in there type of look. So that's what y'all see me do. Now y'all see how this cut turned out. If y'all do like videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And thank y'all so much for watching this video all the way through. Shout out to the POV gang. We in here. And he liked the cut. You know what I'm saying? He like it. He like, I was like, this what you want? He said, yeah. You know? So I'm pretty excited. Mom was excited. She came in. I told you he'd be making them faces. He be making them faces, dog. So I recommend them some oil, tea tree oil from Bevel, and then some grapeseed oil as well. Pound, and we out. Thank y'all for watching.